am going to walk you through how to proctor a test in the NWEA system. So first you will go to teach.mapnwea.org and you will log in. Your username is your email address, and then your password is whatever you set when you were authorizing your account. And then you click login. Your screen will look a little bit different, but you will have all the buttons I'm going to talk about. So over here, you want to pick Manage Test Sessions in this left-hand blue column. You will want to click Saved Test Sessions right here in the gray. Confirm that this says Fall of 21-22. You will not have this list right now. First, you need to search my name in this Created By box. So start typing Wonderlic, and then my name will pop up. Doesn't matter which one you pick. And then you should have this list of all of these sessions. Go ahead and pick the one that applies to you. We'll just do quick. And then click Test Now. Once you're on this screen, you will need this session name and password. Make sure you write that on a board somewhere. Students will need it twice throughout the test session, so it's easier if it's just up there. They do need to type this session name exactly as it looks. So they need capital Q, quick, space, capital H, capital R. And then the password is the 5176. Okay? So this is where you will kind of pause with what you're doing, and now we need the students to do something. So everything I just did, you can do before the students show up. So you can get that session name and password on the board. Then once they come in, their screen will look something like this. So they will have a spot to enter that session name and that password. And then they will press this blue arrow. This screen will come up. They need to pick their name from the list here. So it should be a list of everyone in your room. I'll just pick Elizabeth. And then they also need to pick the test. The first test that everyone's going to take is math. So for this time, we're going to pick math. And then we're going to press this blue arrow. Please have them stop here and make sure they actually picked themselves and that they picked math. And once they confirm both of those are correct, they click yes. Then everyone will be taken to this screen for them to pause to wait for you. So this is the time that you would read the little script in the steps to administer the placement test directions that I gave you. Read that little script to them, and then once you finish and you are ready for them to start testing, you will go back to your screen and you will confirm them. So if you notice, Elizabeth here her status is to be confirmed, and she has picked the math test. So you could double check that they all picked the math test. So all of your students that are present should have math here, and they should all have to be confirmed as their status. Once you are totally ready, you just click this blue confirm button, and then you'll see that they are confirmed. So then on their screen, they will get, moment, a blue arrow right here. There we go. It says you are confirmed to start the test, and they will get this blue arrow to allow them to start the test. And their first question will pop up. Notice up here there's some helpful things for them. The one that most of them are going to ask about is this calculator. So the calculator pops up on certain questions. It doesn't pop up on all of them. So if they're allowed to use it on this question, it will show up. If they're not, then this will just be blank right here. There won't be a calculator. So they can pick it up and start their question. But once they answer this question, they go to the next one. If it doesn't allow a calculator, it will be gone. So then they'll go through their test. You can see how they're doing on here. It will show you what question number they're on. Notice her status is now testing. Show you what question number they're on. It will also show you if they're rapidly guessing. This would mean they're basically just clicking through it. So if you notice something come up over here, maybe go talk to that student and say, hey, what's going on? You need to slow down and take this seriously. It may also suspend them if they rapid guess too many times. So then it will say suspended right here. So if it were to say suspended, you need to click next to their name, click select action, and say resume. So that will allow them to start again. If a student's talking or something and you think they shouldn't be testing right now, you can suspend their test. So you can like stop them from testing. You can pause their test if you want. You probably won't use those. What you will use this menu for, so once a student's status becomes finished or complete, I believe it says complete, they should raise their hand and let you know, hey, I finished this test. So you will need to come into here. You will need to select that student's name, click select action, and click test again. I can't do it right now because she's not actually finished testing, but so you would click test again, and that will allow them to be able to test the reading test. You will have to do that for each student in your room whenever they finish the math test. They can move on to reading whenever they finish math. They don't need to wait for each other. So once you click test again, it will say awaiting student again, and their screen will go back to that login page. So they'll enter the session name, the password, and this time they'll pick reading instead of math. And then you will have to confirm them again like you did with the math. So you'll basically just do that whole process again. This time you'll have to probably confirm more than once because they're not all going to be ready at the same time. Then once they finish testing, they can leave. Once all of your students finish testing, you will end session. So you'll click end session. You'll say yes, end testing session. Click save and exit. Please don't delete the sessions yet. I'll do that when I'm totally finished with them. So for now, just click save and exit, and you'll come back to this screen, and then you're all finished. Thanks.